began our day at 7 a.m. to meet in the ship's auditorium to receive our excursion stickers that identify us to our tour once off the ship. The auditorium was packed with people going to many different excursions in Cozumel and Mexican mainland. The first part of our excursion is a water taxi ride lasting 45 minutes to Playa del Carmen, where we met our guide for the day and walked from the pier into town to get onto our bus. Manuel, our guide, briefs us on what we need to know for the day during our 2.5-hour bus ride to Chichen Itza.
Welcome to Mexico, amigos. Are you familiar with the word amigos? Can I call you amigos? Gracias. Amigos, muy buenos días. Welcome to Mexico. Is this your very first time on Mexico? No? Raise your hand if this is your very first time in Mexico. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. Bienvenidos. It's true we're in Playa del Carmen, you see. Used to be a fishing village, now it's tourism. We depend on tourism. We do fishing, but we take tourists for fishing. They do the fishing for us. They have fun and we eat the fish. Because usually they don't take the fish with them. It's just for fun, you know. So my name is Manuel, and I am going to be your tour guide. Tour guide, paparazzi, witch doctor, barman, bodyguard. And I would like to introduce a good friend of mine. Can you please say, Hola Luis? Let's give a big hand to Luis, please, our driver. Luis, go. Luis and I, we're gonna be with you the whole day. See? Today we have an excellent bus driver with a fake driver license. Welcome to Mexico. I'm kidding, he has a driver license. So, amigos, it is going to be 2 hours ride, approximately 2 hours ride to Chichen Itza. I'm not gonna be blah, 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 blah 2 hours, I promise. I'm just gonna give you a brief explanation about this area, what to do, what not to do for today. And I'll give you time for siesta. Do you know that word? Siesta. Talking about siesta, are you having fun at the cruise ship? See? Mucha fiesta or mucha siesta? Both. First fiesta, right? And then the siesta. So, amigos, we are part of group número 4. Remember that? Número 4. You have a sticker with number 1. Forget that. You see a lot of people is coming from Symphony. Is the name of your cruise ship Symphony? Yeah. Muy bonito. Is it nice, the Symphony? I heard it's the biggest cruise ship it's the biggest one, right? I think it's the first or second arrival in Cozumel. So, a lot of people from Symphony is visiting Chichen Itza, and they will have the same sticker. But don't worry, I prepared these ones, you know, with my name in it, Manuel. See, sometimes people get confused and they get lost, and they start asking the way back to the car, to the autobus. The first thing they will ask from you to help you is, do you remember the name of your tour guide? And usually people do not remember that, but that's why I wrote my name in this. Please take one of these and put it on top in order not for you to have 2, 3, 5 stickers on your. Put it on top of the number 1, so you will have only one sticker with my name in it. So we are group number 4, Manuel. Okay, okay. Mine, can you please?
What about when we go back on?
The countryside along the way is mostly low-rising greenery, no civilization, and only interrupted by an occasional cross-highway and toll booth.
So, welcome to the Mayan Kingdom. Today you will see Mayas didn't disappear. I am Maya, Luis is Maya, you know? But I'm saying this because a lot of people confuse us with the Aztec people. Have you heard about Aztec people? In Mexico City. Mexico is like Europe. We call them Europeans. But there is French people living in Europe, Spaniards are Europeans, Germans are Europeans, you know what I mean, right? Same way, we are Mexicans, that's the way they call us, we are Mexicans, but there is Mayan people living in Mexico, Aztec people, Toltec people, Navajos, Yaquis, Totonacas, Tarahumaras, Mixtecs, Zapotecs, over 50 tribes, different tribes living in Mexico. So today you are visiting the Mayan Kingdom, okay? Welcome to the Mayan Kingdom. Today we will see, I bet you know, one of the new 7 wonders. Do you know that? Do you know the other 6 wonders? Man-made wonders. Well, today you're gonna see the Pyramid of Kukulkan. Kukulkan. What is Kukulkan? It's a Mayan word. Kukulkan means the serpent with feathers. And that's why Chichen Itza is special. Every year we see in Chichen Itza a snake flying from the sky. A huge solar snake, of course, okay? Beautiful. That's why it's one of the new 7 wonders. Not the whole city is a new 7 wonder. No, that pyramid in special, inch by inch, rock by rock, forming a huge solar calendar. The pyramid was built facing through north. A lot of people today's day don't know what true north is. Because at school they teach us what? Magnetic north. Just that. But which is important, magnetic north. But true north? How come Mayas knew about true north? Did they watch the planet from the sky? The other group with this knowledge, true north, Egyptians. The pyramids of Egypt are facing true north. In order to have a wonderful day, there are 3 simple rules we must follow. And I think you will agree with them. Rule numero 1. Okay? Please, when you come back to the car after visiting Chichen Itza, go back to the same seats. You think it's a good idea? Same car, numero 4, same seats, same wives. Rule number 2, please, no smoking on board. Good idea? No smoking on board unless it's weed and you invite me. Okay? And also Luis. Numero 3, rule number 3, last one but not the least important one, is timing. You know, on this kind of tour, timing is very important, right? If I say, for example, 3, that means 3, not 3:15, not 3:20, 3. Okie dokie? What is gonna be the problem if you miss the car? taxi. Taxi. You will pay a taxi. How much a taxi is from Playa del Carmen, from Chichen Itza to Playa del Carmen? And I'm not kidding, $150 US. Because they charge both ways. I mean, they will not bring you back to Playa and they will go back empty. You'll pay for that, for the way back too. Okie dokie. If you are 7, you will pay 2 taxis. That's 300 US. Huh? I know money for you is not a problem, but amigos, if you miss the car, you'll miss the ferry. You miss the ferry, welcome to Mexico. Because you will miss the cruise ship. Okay? This is the community, Piste. Piste is the stick Mayas use to do the hole on the ground and to put the seeds in it. I mean, for agriculture. It's that special stick, Piste. You do the hole and you put 3 seeds: corn, squash, and black beans. While corn is growing, when it's about 1 meter, the black bean starts hanging in it. And when you're about to collect both, the squash starts spreading, protecting the other 2 products and producing, I don't know, say that, phosphorus, which is what they need also to grow well on good conditions. So it's what we call la triada, 3 in 1. And you need to do this because it's too rocky here. You need to take advantage of the soil you find. Believe me, we don't have this, as you in USA, you know, lines of, no. You move the rock, you put a stick and you put the seeds down there. And the plants will move the rock for a while. It's what we do. Look, it's rocks everywhere. Too much rock. La triada is the Mayan diet. Black beans, maize, and squash. Remember, first stop is gonna be restroom. Good idea?
Good idea.
I will turn the microphone off. Turn your radio on. I will start using the radio. I will start speaking through radio, okay? But before we start using the radio, the departure time. Our departure time will be 12:40. 12:40 back on board. Okay. Yours is the paper? The paper? Sure? About one of these? Sure?
That's what I did. Moved it back.
I am Maya. They are Mayas. They don't like to speak Spanish. They rather speak Maya. But if necessary, they speak to you in Spanish. Also in English.
Thank you.
Take it. Think about it. If you decide later to do it, hand this to them when we get there. Okay? If anybody else is
Once out of town, we take this right turn off the main road, and soon we see many vehicles parked alongside. These appear to be cars and trucks owned by the locals who probably work in the park.
Got it right there.
Okay. As we arrive to the main bus parking lot, it appears that we will have trouble finding a space, so the driver let us off, and Manuel reminded us to return to bus number 4 no later than 12:40 p.m. That should give us about an hour for exploring the ruins.
The way out is the same, okay? Remember, in front of the car there will be a sign saying route number 4. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the
Hola, $5 hat, $5. $5, $5 hat, $5. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, amigo.
And the $5 that one.
But soon, just inside the entrance, chaos of hundreds, maybe thousands of tourists and confused tour guides tried to keep the groups together, but failed. Over half our bus ran to the restrooms, which were overcrowded and long lines. In this chaos, my biggest concern was losing Marianne, who was in the line for the ladies' room almost 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I lost sight of Manuel, who went to buy my photography license for $5. After almost half our time for the tour was used up waiting for our group to return from the restrooms, we went through the gate and into the walk path of vendors.
Good price, $1.
Hola, cat $5, amigo. $5, amigo. Cat $5. Which one you like? $5. amigo.
It was along this path that I finally spotted our guide, and with only 20 minutes remaining, I decided just to stick with the group. My main concern was where the bus would be located, so it seemed safe not to lose the guide again.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Manuel had his own small radios that he used to describe to everyone the history of the ruins, but unfortunately the radios were old technology and his voice was not only distorted, but there was lots of interference, and so I just shut them off. Our tour was so rushed that we missed several key areas of the park, but managed to see the most popular areas. I think the day excursion from Cozumel was just too aggressive, since the travel time alone was almost 4 hours each way. Only 2 bathroom breaks for a busload of people took an hour out of our time. As it were, we still arrived back to the ship an hour late from our original time schedule.